Hello, teachers from the Gainesville, Lake City, and Leesburg states. I am sending you this YouTube clip as kind of a way of a first try. So as you open this link and watch this video, realize that this is very daring for me to do because I don't like to take videos of myself and I don't like to hear my voice. But oh well, here I go. Because what we're going to begin in this school year is training that will occur both physically, like we did in the month of September, and then remotely, like we will do in the month of October. So I'm sending you this clip to ask you to confirm that you received it and that it worked for you. And I just want to share a couple of things with you. One is a review of what we did in September, and that was to help our students act in faith and trying to teach them to receive revelation by even inviting them to follow impressions, write impressions, then follow them, and become skilled at those same urgings that a prophet of God, President Nelson, has been giving all of us. So I hope that as you are working on the 4th and 5th level of the learning pattern, 4, feel the truth and importance of gospel doctrines and principles, and 5, to apply those gospel doctrines and principles, that you are intent on helping them to seek revelation as a way of applying those principles. So that's where we want to go. That's promoting what we might call deep learning, as spoken of by our Commissioner of Church Education, Elder Kim Clark of the 70. Another thing that I want you to think about this coming week, as we talk about inviting our students to receive and follow revelation, prepare them for General Conference with that in mind. I would encourage you to pick a day, maybe you've already done it, but to pick a day where you have them write questions and concerns that they have, that they will take to General Conference as they view it. And then to ask them to record their impressions, to take notes of things that they are learning and feeling, impressions that they receive from General Conference. Not necessarily to take meticulous notes of everything that every speaker says. If they're so engaged in note-taking that they're writing the entire time that a leader is speaking, they sometimes might even miss those impressions. So encourage them to take notes as they receive impressions. Notes that they know, or impressions they know they really don't want to forget. And then come to class after General Conference ready to share some things that they were really touched by, ready to share impressions and feelings that they had, things that they would feel comfortable sharing with the entire class. But most importantly, invite them to share things that they felt that the Heavenly Father was telling them through living prophets and servants of the Lord, things that they should be doing in their lives, changes they should be making, sharing those things that they feel comfortable doing, but ultimately giving them the opportunity to come back from General Conference and have fun sharing. Sometimes we like to do little games and that kind of thing, or maybe a conference bowl. That's fine, to see if they, remember topics or addresses and what President Nelson talked about, what Elder Bednar talked about. But I would do that as a kind of a beginning launch into a discussion of General Conference. And then I would shift to the more meaningful and substantive discussion of General Conference, and then inviting them to share any impressions they feel comfortable in sharing. So that's what I wanted to just share with you on this first clip. You'll get something from me at the beginning of next week actually Gainesville Stake. I'm going to wait on the other 2 stakes. So Gainesville Stake, you will receive something from me that will be intended to prepare you also for the training that will occur in the following week. So have a great weekend, and please just shoot me a quick email letting me know that you received this clip. And if you're excited about doing that for General Conference, and maybe even sharing your ideas, and I'll go ahead and forward that on to other teachers, something that could help all of us to prepare our students for General Conference. So thank you for what you're doing. Appreciate you and your diligence.